Hello, welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting on this absolutely glorious day. Honestly, I can't believe it. Look at this big blue Norfolk sky. You cannot beat the Norfolk sky. It is just the bluest. It is the bluest. I don't care what anybody says. We've got the bluest sky. Yeah, no, absolutely stunning morning. Car now coming past, sort of walking along the edge of the field. I hope you can hear the bird song. I hope my mic picks up the birds. It's just beautiful. I can hear a yellow hammer. I don't know if you just heard that with the noise of these horrible cars. Yeah, typical. They're going to ruin my intro. There's not normally that many cars come past here. Listen to that. Absolutely stunning. You know summer's coming when you can hear yellow hammers on the top of the hedge. I can see him just sitting there singing away. Absolutely beautiful. I've come to, I had a choice this morning and I couldn't make my mind up, but I've been drawn back to Roman 2. Very muddy last time I was on here, wasn't it? But no, it's dried up. We've had a lot less rain, so I'm hoping that the ground should be a lot more solid. So yeah, should be good digging. Yeah, just drawn here today. I'm going to just have a wander, I think. Yeah, little life lesson learned last week. Trying to put my spade in the ground, sorry. Yeah, I checked my trash bag later on in the week, and I happened to find this piece of lead, because I always check anyway, and I put my lead into, I separate it into like a bucket separate for scrap. So I was checking this piece of lead, and I just happened to see a piece of patterning on the corner of it. I thought, oh, just start to unfold it, and it was this. I'll put it up on the screen now. This most beautiful matrix seal, lead matrix seal. Only half of one, and I managed to unfold it kind of, but didn't want to go too far because it started to make a bit of a line through it. But if I hadn't unfolded it, you wouldn't see the detail. So it's the right thing to do, isn't it? But yeah, just goes to show. Just make sure you check. You've got to check all of your finds. Don't just pick it out of the ground and think, oh, it's just caked in mud. It's just a piece of lead. Clean it a bit. Just give it. I usually do anyway, but yeah, give it a clean. Just give it a little brush. Check for detail. There's, you never know. It makes you wonder. Even myself, it makes you wonder. What you've thrown away in the past, which is a dead shame, isn't it? You don't want to be throwing things away. So always check. But yeah, there it is again. Absolutely stunning find. That I threw away, almost threw away. But yeah, I think what we got coming up, we've got I've got a Knights Templar dig coming up. You guys, can't wait to see you all again. Anthony, yeah, going to Wales. I think it's just in England actually, but I'm staying in Wales because I'm taking the family as well. So kind of a family holiday, and I get to go detecting. So lucky boy. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to that. Should be a really good dig. I loved it last time I was there. Those guys are great. So yeah, looking forward to that. But let's chat, I suppose. Let's do some detecting, shall we? Alright guys, let's go. Let's do this. Kind of like doing this little first signal live if I can. Do a bit of a noise cancel. 0 twice there. I'll leave it on. Leave the sound on for a minute. Just flip my one of my headphones up so I can hear. Faint that. Nice little 17 though. Low down on the screen there. Like I say, try not to use the screen. I'm in all-terrain fast. My fast settings, which I prefer on here. on these fields, or on the majority of my fields anyway. That was a quick first signal, by the way, wasn't it? It's out. I think it's very small, whatever it is. It's quite a small piece. I'm going to guess, my guess is a small piece of lead, but it's in. Is it in that? Yep. No, not a small piece of lead. Good start. It's actually the centre of a shotty end, which is why I had that slight iffiness to it. They usually do. You can normally tell. But there you are. Yeah, it's one of those. Good start again. Well, let's start on a bit of trash, don't we? Keep me eager for the day. Well, this was a very iffy one. Not so iffy now. Solid 36 now, out of the ground, on the surface. I think I'm going to say that it was on edge, because I was missing it as well. This is where I sort of dug, and then I was missing it. But it's a tiny little coin, and it's got a very green patina on it. I haven't actually looked. I haven't seen what it is yet, so yeah, I'm not sure the size of that. I'm going to say a farthing, unless it's more modern, but no, we've got Britannia. Oh, it is an old one. Is that 1700? I think that's 1700 on the dot. That's old. That's a tiny little coin. And is it 1700? Because that's a Vale head. It's a Victoria, isn't it? I can't believe that. That's a tiny coin. I was just missing it for some reason. I reckon I'm going to say it was on edge, because it was slightly iffy signal too. It wasn't clear. That's why I didn't film it. It was jumping between the sort of 30s and 40s as well. Happens sometimes, quite often actually. Seem to find that coins it's got a bit of a ding in there. Look, bit of a punch hole. Strange. Nearly came through as well. It's like someone was going to wear it and then decided not to, maybe. Started to punch a hole through it. But look at that beautiful green that is. What is it? Oh, I don't know the denomination of that coin. It's got to be a farthing, hasn't it? So there you go, Victoria. Yeah, it is a little farthing, and I think possible that's 1700, 1900. Look, that's possibly a first for me. I don't think I've had a Victoria Valehead farthing before, so that's a new one on me. Lovely little coin, first one of the day. And first sort of decent find of the day, actually. I might just caught that there with my trowel, being a bit careless. Spit it out, Dan. Jesus. But yeah, there we go. Little farthing. Beautiful. $28, $29. Got a feeling that's not very deep, that. Seems fairly shallow. And it is trash as well. Piece of wire, I think. We love a bit of junk. Love clearing junk out of the fields. It's my favourite pastime. Okay, so I just had a little 14 signal there, and it was just not far under the surface really, probably, I'll just dig the hole out again, probably about inch, maybe an inch deep. But how tiny is this? Now, I don't know exactly what it is, I've got no idea, but I do know that it's silver because I've just tested it. It looked kind of silvery to me, so I thought I'll have a look. But I've got no idea of what it was, so it's a bit of nothingness, but it is silver. However, so yeah, we'll take that. No idea what that is. A little rim there on the end there. Could be off like a Georgian Victorian pencil, possibly. Something like that, I don't know. Just a guess really, but it's folded up. Nothing inside it. I did slightly unfold it, but nearly broke it, so don't think it's not hammered. It's not nothing like that. It's got no. Yeah, so yeah, just a tiny piece of silver, but the old Manticore is not missing much of us hitting that, so yeah, pleased with that. The first little bit of silver of the day. This next one was coming in about a 20. Now I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm gonna guess some kind of piece of like a strap end or something like that. But yeah, got some age to it. Don't usually show these little sort of bits. I just thought I'd maybe show a little bit more of them. I usually do them in the roundup, don't I? But yeah, haven't had a great deal this morning. I just realised I've walked all the way up this field with the horseshoe like that turned off. Can't see the screen very well, can we, today? I haven't got my brightness up very well. I'm trying to sort of save battery, but let's turn that up a little bit. Lighting, display, is that a bit better? There we go. Can't really see it. Let's put it on auto where I used to have it. That'll be fine, I think. Prefer that. You guys can see more then. But yeah, I had the horseshoe off, so I thought it was rather quiet. I couldn't hear any of the iron all the way up here, but yeah, no, I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, so yeah, little piece of strap end, I think. Definitely bronzy and old looking, so nice. Crystal clear, this one. 38, 39. Absolutely massive signal. Hard there. Sun's gone in now. It's actually cooled down quite a bit, and I've already ran back to the van and chucked my coat off in the excitement. Thought it was hot. It was hot to start with, but anyway, what we got here? It's small for such a big signal. Looking like a piece of lead, possibly. So. Bit of a jumpy 30s, 40s, 50s signal here, all over the place really. I've been carrying that around as well. That was right near the surface, that, and just off the edge of it was a loud false signal, so I'm now carrying that over there to hedge. Bit heavy, but yeah, got to be done. And I think we might have ourselves a little bit of a button pawn reveal here. I'm thinking button. It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah, I can feel the shank. I can feel the shank. I said shank. I said shank. Yes. Wow. Look at that. Button pawn central. God, you won't get any better than here, I tell you. These buttons. Just wow. Look at this. Live button pawn reveal. How brilliant is that? You just can't beat it. It's got that right colour on it as well. Look at this. That's a beauty. Look at that. Gleaming. And it's got the shank, full shank. You absolute corker. Who doesn't love a good button when they come up like that? got to be done. 32, 33. Actually sounds reasonably shallow, so we'll go in with a pinpointer. Oh, this thing. Oh, I will get to that hedgerow. I'm getting there. Yeah, it is shallow. It's just there somewhere. A lot of things on cultivated land is shallow stuff, so is that it, or is that a piece of leaf? No, that is it. It's just popped out. What do we got there? What have we got here? Something modern, and I think made of brass. Just a bit of trash, but the brass, that's the reason for the nice bright big signal. Right guys, well I've moved over. I wasn't having a lot of luck on there, so I've, be rude not to, I've moved on to the Roman field because it's just next door. This is the first signal on here. Not the nicest of signal, but it is a 21 to 23, a very Roman coin signal, and wouldn't it be nice if I've hit a Roman coin on the first signal on here? And I haven't been on here for a little while, so there we go, it's out. Whatever it is, it's out. Sorry guys. Could just be a piece of lead because they're a very similar signal, obviously. But small, whatever it is, I think. Oh, I think it's in my hand. Let's turn that pinpointer off because that's crazy me. It's in this little clod, whatever it is. Is it just a piece of lead? Or no? It's looking round, guys. It's looking good. I think we might be on straight onto a little Roman coin. Wow. Can't believe that. Literally, there's the hedgerow just there. I've literally just walked across here, and this is the first signal on here. And we're onto a Roman coin already. It's still coming up on here. Absolutely crazy. Let's just give this a little brush. In fact, it's looking like there's some detail, so I'll get you straight over onto the other camera. Right, so here we go guys. This is, yeah, little Roman coin, and this, like I say, looking like we might have some detail on this one. Might be a nice little coin. Looking good. I can't see the emperor yet. Who have we got here? Is that facing left? I think it's like a helmeted left facing. Yeah, it is, look. That's interesting. And very often I find, actually, left facing emperors. I'm not sure who that would be, but let's have a little spray up. We'll just have a little brush. Just see if we can get some more detail out the reverse of that as well. This might be a bit of a different one to what I usually find on here. Oh, is that a, there we go. That is a Romus and Ramus suckling wolf. I don't know if you can see that. You can just make, yeah, there you go. Look, just make out the wolf. There's a little star above it. You can just make out the wolf and the two little children below. Look. That is incredible. That's been a long while since I found that type. Emperor, I will have to look. I think Constantine or Constant, yeah. Constantinus. But I will double check that and I'll put that up on the screen. But yeah, little Romus and Ramus. That is brilliant. They're a lovely little type to find. Don't come up too often, I don't think. I don't see many of them, so yeah, there you go, look at that, little suckling wolf. Now I wonder, I'd like to look, I need to just research that. I wonder what that wolf is, represents. It's obviously like a mother, isn't it? It's mothering the two children, so it's But yeah, that is really cool. What a cool little find on the Roman. Another very similar numbers, but this one's a bit closer to the surface, I think. And definitely worth a little live dig. Okay, so there, you see, close to the surface, but not quite. Sounded very close to the surface, but it's not, so let's just have a look. Where are you? Let's come out. This one may well be a piece of lead. This side somewhere here. There we go, it's in this little ball. Nope, we're on it again. We've done it again. That's 2 lives. 2 live Roman coins. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to take a look at this because I don't want to switch to the other camera if there's no detail on it, and I don't think there is. I think there might be a figure standing there possibly. I don't know how well you can see that on there, but yeah, not the greatest of details. But we'll have a look at it at the roundup, I think. But yeah, another Roman coin, 2nd Roman. Little race for Roman coins on here. I think we'll see how many we can get before the day's out. But they seem to be coming up again. Absolutely crazy. That's number 2. Too big and too loud not to do a live. 2930. That is like a perfect signal. The dot on there, look, right on the line, nice and round. Exactly what you're really looking for in a signal. Doesn't always mean it's going to be great, but we do hope. Yeah, definitely what it should sound like and look like. What we got there? I think it's possibly just a button, is it? Yeah, just a button, but yeah, perfect signal. I mean, that button could have been any number of things, couldn't it? It's the right signals to dig. But yeah, a bit of a funky little button, actually. But got the shank on it and everything, quite a thick little chunky button. That's why it's such a good signal. Well, this does happen from time to time. Just come across this very surfacey signal. 27, 28, and I can already see it on the surface as well. Where's it gone? There you are. And we've got a little Roman coin just sitting on the surface here, look. Unbelievable. There you go. As you see, can you see the little circle, little imprint there where it was just sat? Yeah, just sitting on the surface, Roman coin. Yeah, I spotted it as soon as I swung over it. I thought that's right on the surface, but yeah, nothing on it, unfortunately. I don't think. Little sunbather, and it is sunbathing today because that is absolutely stunning around here today. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, Roman coin number 3 already. We're pulling them up. I've had a thought, there's a bit of meadow over the back here that I haven't been on before, and if I see the chap, I'm going to ask him. I'm allowed on there, but it's usually very long grass, so I wonder if it's been cut. That'd be interesting. It's a bit of ground that I've really wanted to get on, so we'll have a see, maybe. But yeah, 3 Roman coins. Again, very low, 11, 12. But again, very close to the surface, and I've already seen this, and because I pinpointed it and just scuffed the top. I don't know if you can see this, but this is just ridiculous. Look at my little fingernail, and I think, I could be wrong, but
I think that's a Roman coin. That's a Roman minim. That is minute. If that's what that is a coin. I'm sure of it. That is so tiny. Like, ridiculous. If there's any detail on that. It'd be interesting to know, but I'm pretty sure that is a Roman coin. That is so small. Bit of an indent in the other side of it. It's that small that I can barely focus on it. Yeah, not 100% sure. There might be some detailing on there, but I think that's what that is. Look at it, little thick, little stubby. I'm sure that's what that is. That is so small. I don't think there's going to be any detailing on it. I'll just give it a little spray and a brush just in case. I'm going to lose it probably. Can't even hold it to brush it. Sorry guys, I'm just doing it on my knee there because trying to hold that and brush it at the same time is going to be near impossible, I think. Can we see any detail on there? Hard to tell, but I'm pretty certain that's what that is. It's a little minim, bit damaged on that side, unless it is of course just a little blob of bronze, but too much like a Roman minim to me. But that is minute, absolutely tiny. Guys, I'm still in the Roman field. Just had a 30s, 40s sort of signal here, and I've been cleaning it and just testing it, and I'm not sure. I think it's got to be silver. Look at it, but I can't. My nose isn't very good today. I can't smell anything very well. Yeah, it's like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's silver, and I think it's a part of a ring. Can't be 100% sure, but looking at that, I mean, I'd say yeah, that's part of a ring all day long. I'm not sure on the detailing on there or the age of it or anything. Could be of any age. I can't see any marks anywhere. Clearly it's folded over and very broken, but yeah, I'm gonna say that is part of a silver ring, and possibly, I mean, it's got gold gilding in there. You can see the gilt inside the little bits of patterning. I'm gonna say possibly medieval. That, not 100% sure. So anybody got any thoughts on that, please let me know. That is absolutely awesome. What a find. Yeah, let me know about the patterning on that and what you think that could be, possibly. But yeah, that is very cool. Very pleased with that indeed. Pretty certain that's silver. I'll test it again later. I think I need some new tin foil. It's very crimpled up, my tin foil. It's been in my bag a long while, so yeah. But yeah, what a cool little find. Super pleased with that. Find of the day so far. Guys, bit of an interesting one, and coming in at about a 45 is this button. Now this is button porn, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, that's ring and dot. This is old. That is a really old button. I'm guessing, I was guessing maybe like from the ring and dot, possibly Roman, maybe. It's got a very Roman look to that ring and dot. But then I know they used it quite widely, so I'm verging towards maybe something medieval. It's got a very medieval look to it, hasn't it? Super crude. Look at you've got file marks and everything on here. Look, that is an old button, possibly the oldest button I've ever found. So anybody got any ideas on dates? I know that Griff Finds, Henry, was telling me about these buttons, and I'd never found one, and now I have. He said that they were very old. So if you know, mate, let me know. Help much appreciated. But yeah, that is an old button. One of the oldest pieces of button porn known to man. No, that is lovely. That's really nice. Totally bronze, that. Very heavy. Quite big. But yeah, really lovely find. Seem to be having some luck along this edge, guys. 30, 29, 30. Some dogs beside me. It looks like some kind of a buckle plate. That's what I was thinking, and actually it's got some patterning on there. That looks very interesting. Got a cut on my hand. I already had a cut, but I've just knocked it. It was okay. I can't kneel down there, that's very stony. Let's see what we can do here, standing up hopefully. This looks very interesting. Yeah, I'm having some good luck along this edge here for some reason. I've been along here plenty before, but I just seem to be pulling up signals today, like quite a few, so... Sorry, just cleaning my hand there again. Bleeding everywhere. That looks very special. Again, it's got a very medieval-y look to it, dare I say even, again, Roman. I don't know, but that is thrown on the floor. Let me just turn you away from the light a bit, get the light on it. Look at that. That is super cool. Let's try and dry that up a bit. Sorry about the dogs barking. Sorry about that, my camera seemed to cut out for some reason. I think I might have something on the screen, possibly it's just touched something. But yeah, a little buckle plate, and that is absolutely stunning. Look at the detailing on that. But yeah, I wonder what age that is. Is that... It's got a medieval look to it to me. Again, I nearly threw it away again. It's got a very medieval sort of style. It's not really crude enough to be Roman. I wouldn't have thought. The Roman did some intricate stuff, but a lot of the finds Roman stuff is quite crude. But I could be totally wrong there. So again, guys, please let me know what you think of that. That is really cool little piece. Shame it's broken. But yeah, what a beautiful find again. We are onto a winner today. Really are smashing it. Got some stunning little finds. About a 22, and it's looking again like we're on to another Roman coin. And I think, what's that number? Is that number 5? Not sure now, can't remember. I'll have a look in my pot in a second. But that is definitely another little Roman coin. I'll work out the detail on there. There is some detail. Just give that a little spray and be careful, because I've just dropped my brush. Don't want to forget that. Come here, you. Always dropping stuff, me. There we go. See what I told you? Can't help myself. Just can't help myself. Let's have a look. What have we got here? So there's less messing around. Looks like we've definitely got a little Roman coin, but detail wise I'm not sure what or who. Can't make out a lot of detail. Can make out some detailing on there, but can't make out what it is. unfortunately, but that is another Roman coin. So we're on to a winner. We are smashing it big time today. Absolutely brilliant. Well, this one, guys, was coming in the 30s, and I was missing it. I was digging here again, and it was just down this side. I don't know whether it was slightly on edge, but it was a really iffy 30s. But I've just plucked it out, and I've got this, see, a little edge. It looks green. So I'm wondering, are we on to another Roman coin, possibly? I just got it out and spotted it, and then thought, well, I better turn the camera on again. A lot of that happening today. It's a little bit better. Just trying to see if we can see any detail. I can see a bust. We're looking good. Let's just turn you to the right light again. Try and get the sunlight on it. We are absolutely, honestly, we're smashing it today. This is just, it's just never ending here. And it's a lovely radiate coin from the look of that. Bust with a radiate crown. There we go, just see the crown there coming through. See if there's any detail on the reverse. And there is, it's looking good. And I don't think this is a barbarous because of the feel of it. It just feels, the barbarous radiates were false, basically, like a forgery. But this one, usually those forgeries aren't very clear and they're a bit crude, but that looks very, very sharp to me. Try and give it a dry, sorry. Oh, and the detail on the reverse of that is pretty cool as well, I think. Look at that, yeah, there's no way that's a forgery. I think that's definitely a genuine. Obviously those forgeries were in Roman times, not a modern forgery. They were, yeah, they did fraud back then as well, you know. But yeah, no, that's an absolute beauty. Another Roman coin. I don't know if that's 6. I never did count. I think it's 6. Absolutely smashing it. That's a beauty, that one. To 21. Yet again, we have another surface find. My Manticore is not far off dying, so it might be toward the end of the day now. Another little Roman coin, I think, on the surface here. Look, just try and just see where that was sat there. Look, yeah, it doesn't happen very often we get 2 in one day, but that's another little minim. And a second surface find as well, surface Roman. Little sunbathers. Can't make out a lot of detail on that either. There's something on there, but very hard to see. They're so small, these. But yeah, I think that's number 7 today. Yes, it is. I just had a count a minute ago. It is 7. 7 Roman coins again. Absolutely smashed it. Another little minim. Little beauty. Don't know, I'm just trying to work out the detail on there. Probably come to me in a bit. Is that a bust that way? No. Not seeing it at the minute. There is something there, isn't there? You can probably see it, but I can't. You're probably shouting at the screen, turn it round, the other way. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. My eyes just don't want to see it today. But yeah, number 7. Wow, okay. What, 3 times in one day? Really? You are joking me. I think there's another Roman coin on the surface. Look, there you go. There's the imprint. Another Roman coin on the surface. I cannot believe that. That's 3 today. 3 of them. And this is number 8. 8 Roman coins in one day. That's just incredible. I don't think there's going to be a lot of detail on this one either, but who cares? 8 Roman coins. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nobody would have missed them. I mean, the 3 of them are on the surface, so it's not the machine. It's just I'm just walking over the right patch. Absolutely mad.
Right guys, that is going to be me for the day. Another incredible day, full of history. The finds, I mean, there's quite a lot actually. I was going to say there's not a lot, but there's quality, but there is a lot actually. So there's a lot and there's quality. So we're on to a huge winner there, aren't we? I've actually absolutely loved today. It's been really, really special day. Lots of history here. That's incredible. This field's just something else. It's the field of dreams, it really is. Never stops producing Roman coins. I don't know where they keep coming from, but they just seem to keep coming out of nowhere. But yeah, let's have a look what we found today, guys.
So there we are, guys. Look at that. Artifacts and sort of artifacts pots a little bare today, but plenty of buttons, loads of buttons, and they all seem to actually have shanks. Nearly, I think, every single one of those. I think I've had a couple of other buttons which I've put in my trash bag that were didn't have a shank on them, but yeah, every single one of them. Look at that, absolutely crazy. And some other special buttons there as well. We've got a little bit of button pawn here. I mean, that's just beautiful, isn't it? A little bit of gold gilding on there, lovely pattern, and again, full shank. And of course, this one here, which is just amazing. I mean, that is old. I'm going to stick with medieval. I'm not going to go as far as saying Roman. It was just the ring and dot there that sort of said Romanish to me, you know. But I think they used that in medieval times. It might even be post-medieval, but it's definitely old, that. Yeah, any ideas, guys, let me know, please. I'm a bit stumped as to the date. I have tried to look it up, but can't seem to find much on it. But yeah, that is heavy as well, really heavy bronze. A little piece of, I think, buckle there, possibly decorative buckle. My tiny little piece of silver that I had earlier, definitely silver, tested as silver, so not sure what it is or what it was, but definitely a little piece of silver, and we'll take that. A little green, possibly piece of strap end there, maybe, and of course that buckle plate, which is absolutely special. Look at that. I'm going to say that's got to be medieval as well, hasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Look at the patterning on there. I wish that was complete, I really do. But yeah, that would have looked something else. I think it's broken off both ends. I think it's broken off this end, and obviously missing a piece there. Is there some scratches? Yeah, just scratches on the inside. I thought that was patterning then for a second. Kind of looked like that patterning there. But yeah, that's a beautiful little find. Like I say, some stunning finds today, really. That button and that little buckle plate, absolutely incredible. I found a few pieces of Roman pottery today as well. Nice pot rims, nice Roman greyware. The usual, you know, I tend to pick a lot of that up. There's a lot here. I have to pick through it, really. I've got so much at home, like I say. But yeah, nice to find. And of course, my little pot of coins. 8 Roman coins today. 8. And some of them are just minute. I mean, that's a farthing. I mean, that dwarfs it. Look at the size of that. That's just incredible, isn't it? That just amazes me. I mean, that's a minimum as well, I think. But even the size difference between those two is just crazy. And that one's probably the best one of the day, I think. Beautiful detail on that, absolutely stunning. Nice little radiate crown there. I think some of them have got some detail on them. I think we had there we go, we had a bust on that one, a little helmeted soldier, and that's a Romus and Ramus as well. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool little find. Really nice little coin. But yeah, 8 of them today. I can't believe that. And of course that little veil head farthing, Victoria farthing, 1900 on the dot. But yeah, I think that's a first for me. I'm sure it is. I've not had one of those. So yeah, nice to find a bit of milled as well. And of course this little piece of ring, which I'm still not sure about, but it's got a very medieval look to that. It's got to be silver. Tested it earlier and it didn't. Oh, my nose wasn't working right, so couldn't smell anything. But yeah, that's got to be silver all day long, and bit of gold gilding in there, and some detailing, but I'm not sure what the detail is there. But that's got to be. I'm sure that's medieval. It's just got that look about it, hasn't it? So that might be one for the FLO as well. In fact, I'll have to get in contact with them and get them to have a look at that, I think. But yeah, what an incredible little find. Silver ring, 8 Romans, button pawn central. Some incredible finds, really. Yeah, what more can I say? It's just amazing, isn't it? It shocks me every time. I've been here, I've been on this permission good few years now, and it just still surprises me every single time. Yeah. Never-ending Romans. Where do they keep coming from? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what went on here, but it's got to have been a marketplace. It's got to have been a Roman market or something. But yeah, amazing stuff. Thank you very much as always for watching, guys. Don't forget to go on over to Dragon Detect and you can use my code for 10% off, DIGGERD10. Yeah, much appreciated. I mean, yeah, Jordan's great. You'll get next day delivery on anything, so yeah, can't grumble at that. But yeah, he's a great guy as well. Great company. Proud to be a part of it, really am. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you on the next one.